What is good, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Aurelia and this is my delivery vlog. I'm just really happy and excited to welcome my daughter to this channel. Her name is Aurelia Aida Limas. She also goes by Lely, so if you hear me saying Lely, then that's mostly like what my family calls her and everything. My daughter was born at 3:51 a.m. on July 14th. I wanted to vlog the whole birth and, you know, me holding her, and unfortunately that's just not how it happened. I do have some clips of the hospital. Also, I don't have certain footage just because of like me having the C-section. I had to work with what I got, and that's why I'm having this sit down video. The first clip I even recorded was me after I got the epidural, so I'm gonna explain everything up until that point. I came in there on the 13th. They were gonna put Cervidil. What it does is it thins out your cervix, so that's what they went ahead and did right when I got to the hospital. After that, maybe 40 minutes to an hour, I started feeling contractions. I never felt contractions before, so I didn't know how it felt. When I started feeling them, I just thought it was, I don't know, just like minor pain. I didn't think they were contractions until like I couldn't even open my eyes. Like, that's how much pain I was in. It honestly did really feel like very, very, very intense period cramps. Everyone's experience is different, so I can't really like say what something feels like. All I can say is how it felt like to me. I'm like about to start crying. Like, it hurt so bad, and on top of that, she was so like low and just like heavy for my body that I couldn't move a certain way. Like, I had to have my doctor or my mom or like the nurse like help me up constantly. Not even help me up, but like if I wanted to switch positions in the bed, like I literally could not do it myself. I just couldn't move at a certain point. The nurse comes in and she explains to me that it was dropping Lily's heart rate like low, I think. But either way, it was really like stressful on her. So they were like, if this continues to happen, like the contractions causing her to be like stressed and everything, then we're gonna have to do a C-section. And I of course was like, yeah, you know, anything like for her. I finally am just in so much pain from the Cervidil. Like, they had to take it out of me. They put it in, I think 6 p.m. and they were supposed to take it out like 6 a.m. but only an hour passed and they had to take it out because it just reacted with my body really poorly. It had gotten to the point where, oh my goodness, like I didn't even have a break between contractions. I didn't feel contractions like at all before, and then out of nowhere, like I can't stop feeling them. Like, it was very like hard, and like it was a terrible pain. Then I'm just like, yo, like I need the epidural. I need it now. I called the nurse to give me the epidural. It really is true. You might be scared of that needle, but when you feel those contractions, like you really don't care. You just want the epidural and you want it now. And that's how I felt. It felt like they took forever to give me the epidural. I'm about to like start crying. Like, it's so painful. The epidural finally enters the room. They set me up or whatever. They put the epidural in, and to be honest, it was not painful for me. It did feel very weird though. They put that medicine in about like maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, like I was like completely numb down there. I felt great. I didn't feel any types of contractions. I felt them a little bit, but like it was more like in the beginning, like while the epidural was kicking in, that I felt the contractions a little bit. Epidural was great. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that clip of me after I have my epidural and I'm all happy and whatnot. I just got here today. I felt contractions for the very first time. It was terrible. I got the epidural. Smooth sailing. I feel great. The time is now 2:43 a.m. I got here at around like 4:50 p.m., something like that, around 5. So been here a while. I'm pretty sleepy. Well, I'm not that sleepy, but I should get some rest. And then I'll check back in with you guys tomorrow. After that, I ended up having to go in to have my C-section, and you can't record in there, so I was a little upset because, you know, I wanted to record it, but it's no biggie. I was honestly just really excited to meet my daughter. When I was being rolled into the like operation room, I remember just like sitting there on, what do you call it, like, is it a gurney? And I was just like, wow, I'm really about to meet my daughter. Like, this is crazy. Like, I would have never imagined myself to be in this position at this time in my life, you know. I was already about to start crying, like before they even started operating on me. They start operating on me, and my mom is sitting there next to me. She's holding my hand, and then I hear a cry, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she's here. As soon as I hear her cry, I start crying. I couldn't hold her, just because of like the procedures. By the way, you don't see them operating on you. They like put like these little covers up or whatever, so you can't see. So they took that part down, and there's a clear plastic, and they're like, oh, like touch your hand through the plastic. When I saw my daughter, she did not look like me at all. She looked like 100% like her dad. I was like, wow. I was like, dang, she does not look like me. Like, I carried you for 9 whole months for you to look like your dad. That was crazy. I'm like, you know, trying to touch her hand through the plastic, and I'm just like crying. It was just really, really emotional. And after I got to see her for like those few seconds they took her, she had like fluid in her, so that's why they had to take her so quickly. After they take her away, then I'm just sitting there waiting to be like stitched up and everything. I'm just sitting there telling my mom like, wow, this is like honestly the best feeling ever. And it really is. No one is making that up, I promise. As a mother, when you see your baby for the first time, it really is something else. I remember exactly how it feels. Every time I think about it, I can feel like how I was in that exact moment, if that makes sense. Like, that's how strong that feeling is. It sounds cliche, but I really did feel like the luckiest person just alive, because I don't know. And it also made me really emotional because, like, I'm gonna have to stop because I'm gonna get emotional. But like, I feel like I've had so much like tragic things happen, especially recently. But no, I had to stop. Whew. Okay, action. I know like there's people who have it worse than me, don't get me wrong, and I'm still grateful for everything that I have, but things have just been really hard the past like few years of my life, and it's been really, really, really hard to just be on the right track and even just be happy. And when I saw her, like, everything just like really melted away. Ooh, like you can see I'm getting so emotional because she honestly just like made everything like go away. Like all the bad stuff I ever like thought and felt and like went through, it didn't even exist anymore. That's what it was like meeting my daughter. Enough of the crying because we have to move on to the rest of the video. I'm just gonna go ahead and play the clip of me after I got out of the C-section, and you can see that I'm like pretty down kind of, and it's just because, well, one, I was really tired. It's a little bit of like me looking tired because I just cried so much, and then on top of that, which was like the main reason really, was because I didn't get to hold her. I saw her for like 2 seconds, and then she had to go to NICU. Here's the clip. Hey guys, okay, just ignore the beeping in the back, but I look like death because I just had a C-section. My baby is here. My baby girl is here. Yeah. At this point, Lily was in the NICU, and if you don't know what that is, that's a place where like newborns go if they have something wrong, you know. Like I don't want to say that because that sounds kind of like rude, but if something went wrong during the birth, or you can't have them in your room, you know, like they need more care. Since she was born, through like C-section. She had fluid in her system and she was having trouble breathing. So that's when she had to go to the NICU and she had to get a CPAP mask, which helps with oxygen. There was that, and then another reason why she was in the NICU was because she needed fluids. So she had like the IV connected to like her arm, which is why you'll see like what's on her arm, and then you also see what's on her head, which is the CPAP. So that's why she was in NICU. I'm getting like teary-eyed again. It's very emotional for me because it was really hard just leaving her in the NICU. And like the next clip that you're gonna see me going down with my mom for feeding time. That was basically the first time that I saw her, other than when I first saw her the first time for like 5 seconds. At first she was not breastfed because, well, first of all, my milk didn't even come in, so she was using donor breast milk. I went to go visit her. It was great. It just felt really good to be near her. I'll go ahead and play that clip for you. Thank you, Grandma.
Hola, Nelly. ¿Dónde está la preciosita de abuela?
I love you. I can't wait to take you home. One day, when you're older, you're gonna see this video.
You look like us, but you don't. It's crazy.
You look like Dad. You look like Dad. Oh. You want to go with Grandma for a bit?
Qué linda la preciosita. Mira la yeah. You're such a cutie. You're such a cutie. What are you saying? What are you saying? She's smiling.
No. Do it again. Do it again, please.
Do it.
No, smile. Smile.
I mean, honestly, Nini, we go when you're ready, but I feel like at home you'll be so much more relaxed. I think it'll happen more for you at home than here. But I know you want the specialist here too. Esa nanita de abuelita. Mira qué linda, la preciosita. Qué linda mamita que tiene nene. Qué linda, qué mona, qué bonita es. Is that Mama?
Hi. I love you. I love you.
Look at that.
I love
you. Is that your mama? Is that your mama?
Oh, you are so sweet. I didn't record any more after that, so unfortunately there's no more footage. We just went home, and then I didn't even record anything because I wanted to do like a bringing baby home video, but I was just so drained from all the things that didn't go my way or as planned. I was not feeling recording. I think that's about it on the birth and the delivery. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.